2013 Mustang got a leak on the right floorboard. This is an old one, and I've done something similar on the Explorer, but I'm going to show you what it often is. Under the hood on the passenger side, you can see that piece. See that water dripping? All right, that is a restrictor on the drain for the cowl. It is clogged up with tree funk, all kind of crap. I'm gonna pull it out and watch what happens. Look at that. Now look at the thing. This is the cowl drain. See, this is all this funk. That's just mud. That's leaves and dirt and seeds and everything. All right, so what happens is it gets in here just like this. See where this the stuff goes down in there? That's a pretty tall cavity, and vertically mounted there is the cabin air filter. That's why the cavity's so tall, and that goes straight into the car. So what happens is all that stuff goes down through there. It's supposed to filter on out, and water does too. It's supposed to filter on out that little restrictor, but the problem is they get stuck in the restrictor and they decompose and turn into mud and just basically dirt, and then they get wet, and then when they dry up they basically glue it shut and it doesn't flow anymore. And it just had rained. Tropical storm Debbie's getting ready to come through here tonight, and we've got a lull in it right now, but it was raining earlier this morning and that was still dripping, and you saw how much water just ran out of there. What it does is it builds up, spills over, and it will absolutely flood the right side of the car. Now it won't do it to the left side of the car, but there is indeed one on the left side, and I take them out too. Look at that thing right there. Look at that thing. Got leaves hanging out the bottom of it. I don't know that there'll be any water on this one. Nah, it's not, but look at it. Look at that. Clogged right up too. So what it's doing is everything that gets over here just jumps over there and even floods that side worse. So just take these, remove them, throw them away. It doesn't need them. There's absolutely no reason for them. I think maybe they're supposed to keep critters from getting in there, but I can guarantee you a mouse or something would have gotten in there anyway. This isn't going to stop it. And the benefits of removing this outweigh any negatives. But you can see those leaves sitting up there. They're going to decompose and go down in there. Always keep this clean. And I hope that helps somebody. This is an old one, but there's lots of other cars that have these type of things on them, not just Fords and not just Mustangs. Explorers also have these. The mid 20-teens Mustang still had these, and it does more or less the same thing. So anyway, questions, comments, let me know. Add to that video about the Mustang, you can see how wet this thing's been. Look at the ring. This is the back floor. They were complaining about the back floor, but the front floor is sloppy wet too. The reason the back floor, I get the complaint about the back floor more often than the front, even though they're both wet, is the back floor is lower. So when it leaks in up there, it's wet under here. I pulled that mat up and it's definitely wet, but it actually comes down here and pools. So look at this. Look at that. That's slopping wet. Now I can't touch my phone with that hand. But anyway, but that was the actual complaint on this, was the right rear floor was wet. And as soon as I saw what year it was, and I thought, well, I bet you the front one's wet too, and they don't even know it. And they didn't. So anyway, questions, comments.